Happy New Year, Soapbox Nation. Welcome to 2023. Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. Thank you for joining me into the new year for episode 116 of Soapbox Daily. I hope everybody had a good holiday season and Christmas was good, or whatever you celebrate, or whether or not you celebrate during those particular couple weeks during the end of the previous year. And coming into New Year's, I think everybody celebrates New Year's. So, hey, I hope you had a good start to your New Year's. I hope it came in well. I hope it came in safe and happy and peaceful, all that fun stuff. But I want to thank you very much for starting out your new year with me. I know it's only the second, but hey, I had, the usual fun when it comes to New Year's and everything else. I mean, the holiday season overall was great. Got to see family, had some good food. I can't complain. It was great. I'm fortunate and blessed for what I have, and I hope everything's good for you. And I also hope that 2023 is going to be better for you as well, if 2022 was not that great. But before we get into anything else, hey, how is your integrity? How is your integrity? You have a new year here to learn to work on integrity, to learn to be the best you can be and show the world your integrity, that you have integrity and you're about integrity. Because let me tell you, if there's anything more honorable, it's to have integrity. That is like, we're talking the 100 level. Absolutely best thing to have is have integrity, doing the right thing when no one else is watching. If you can say that you are all about integrity, and if you show that to the rest of the world, remember, this is doing the right thing when no one else is watching. So this is not you're boasting about this. This is, hey, you're just doing it because you know it's the right thing. So let's do that in 2023. Let's do that. Let's, I had high hopes on 2022, but let's make 2023 our year. Let's make it a good. So be the best you can be, because as I mentioned, it's a domino effect, people. So, hey, before I get rambling on this, because we're already at, pushing a little about the 2-minute mark, topic today is welcome to 2023. And please, no freedom anything talk, all right? I don't want to hear anything that has the word freedom in it, because last year was just a complete mess this time of year. And let's not do that again, because that was pretty stupid, in my opinion. So let's run away from that. So with that being said, let's get into today's show. And I basically want to cover 10 points plus a bonus point when it comes to 2023 to help give you some guidance of moving forward, all right? And we're going to cover this, and hopefully this helps you out. But first and foremost, by all means, keep your integrity in check. Oh, and before I get into these points, hey, I'm centrally locating everything into one website, a new website starting off the new year. So new year, new website, new beginning. And because we're going to be diversifying, myself, Matt Morgan, is going to be diversifying into many different podcasts and formats and projects and everything else come the year ahead. I made a central website where you can link off to all our other projects. Like you can link off to Soapbox Daily, as well as Get Off My Soapbox podcast, as well as other podcasts we're going to be having. So update your links. Please check out themadmorgan.com. Themadmorgan.com is going to be our new website that we're promoting, because that's going to be our central hub, which is going to connect all of our shows, all our projects, and everything else. So themadmorgan.com, check it out. I'll also, of course, put the link in the description. All right, so let's get into these 10 points plus the bonus. Here's some things to help you with New Year's and a new year, a fresh new start. Number 1, make a new start on yourself. That's number 1. Make a new start. Here's the time that you can reinvent yourself. Make a new start for 2023. Be whoever you want to be a better person. Do it. New year, new start. Okay, number 2, work on areas you are weak, like behaviors and attitude. If you know you have some pretty bad behaviors, if you have no patience, if you have you road rage, if you stuff like this that just is not needed. If you are aggressive, change that. Stuff like this is not needed. This is where you need to start being a little more humble and a little more centered, a little more level-headed. All right, so number 2, work on areas you are weak, like behaviors and attitude. Number 3, just because you can doesn't mean you should. There's another thing for number 3 is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Really think about your actions. Really think about what you're going to do. Think about what you want to do. Think about, okay, just because I could do it, should I? Chances are, if you really stop and take a second thought, maybe you shouldn't do it. All right? Especially if it's something that's questionable, maybe a little shady, maybe against the law. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Let's take a moment to stop and think about that. All right. Number 4, avoid any groups that promote freedoms as they are a false flag. And I originally spelled freedoms Freedumb, as in dumb, as in really stupid. But, it wouldn't get that in search. I know for a fact nobody would spell that in searches. So avoid any groups that promote freedoms, because remember that fiasco last year? Yeah, let's not do that again. That was pretty stupid. Okay, number 5, stop stealing as it costs everyone. I mean, and overall, learn to be a better person and not commit crimes at all, because crime may pay in the short term, but not in the long term. It affects everybody. As before I mentioned, it's a domino effect. Number 6, get in touch with friends and family you haven't talked to in a while. Reach out. That's what I'm saying. Reach out, make a phone call, send a text, send an email, get in touch again, reconnect. Number 7, be more open and meet new people. Hey, get out there. There's a whole world. There's 8 billion people. Go meet some new people. Don't just be, even if you're an introvert, try to meet somebody new this year. At least one person. Get in a conversation with a stranger. Who knows what you'll discover? You might discover some interesting things. Number 8, learn to think logically and not with a knee-jerk reaction. Here's another thing. Break it down, people. Connect the dots. Think logically. Don't just react because of emotion or split-second thing. This kind of goes hand in hand with road rage and people with bad attitudes and short tempers. Yeah, just think logically, break it down, because there is consequences to all your actions. So think about it before you do it. Number 9, learn to see the truth behind what people are trying to sell you and break it down. All right? Learn to see the truth, because a lot of people get wrapped up. I know there's a followings in social media. People get wrapped up in these false illusions, these false idols, these people that are selling you a bunch of BS, and you're falling for it and becoming a part of the herd, and you're becoming a sheep. Really take a good look at these people that you admire and look up to and follow and everything else, and really think to yourself, are these people really worth my time? You should think about that this year moving forward, because there's a lot of false disciples, a lot of false messiahs, and you just, be careful about who you pledge your allegiance to. Okay, let's go with number 10. Love yourself more and those people that are there for you. That's an important thing. Love yourself more and those people that are there for you. Now, let's not misconstrue this and think about anything different. It's going to be, just love yourself, but don't think it's a dog-eat-dog world. Be considerate and passionate to other people as well. It's not all about you. The world doesn't revolve around you. We're all into this together. Domino effect, people. The bonus point, and this is something I just want to bring to light, in case some of you haven't seen this already, but it is happening in places. If you're wondering why the toothpaste, and this is the bonus, if you're wondering why the toothpaste and similar products are now locked up at the store, you should Google it to know why. Yes. There seems that there is a new level of lowlife criminals out there that are ripping off these things. And it's been caught on camera, and there's tons of videos on this, stuff like that. So everything's going to be locked up now, folks, because some people are very brazen and are basically going in and just going on a rampage and looting everything in normal business hours. It's absolutely crazy. I think we need man traps back at stores. You know those cages where somebody tries to rip off something and they get locked in a cage? We need those again, I think. So be patient, as karma does come around in time. They will get theirs. But just be patient on that one. The world needs some healing, but if we all work together, we can help promote that. So hey, there's some, as I said, 10 points and also a bonus. I hope 2013, my apologies, I'm 10 years off, a decade off. I hope 2023 is good for you moving forward. And I want to thank you very much for tuning in to another year of Soapbox Daily. I appreciate you being here. Please check out the new website, our central hub of themadmorgan.com. Check it out, themadmorgan.com, and you'll find everything there, all our shows, everything else. And we're still developing it, but be patient. We'll get there. Hey, I'm your host, Mad Morgan. Nice to have you here for another year. Please check out the website. Keep your integrity in check, and I will see you next episode.